Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel Fundamentals of Engineering with Farhad. This is an FE and P sample question in transportation engineering which is dealing with a cut and fill volume calculation. So if we have a volume of cut and volume of fill, we want to know what is the volume calculation related to cut and fill in excavation. So in such problem we have a cross section of a combined cut and fill, and then we need to calculate the volume between them. Our problem is calculate net excavated volume from station 1 to station 3. We have like 3 stations in yard cube. So our first station has a cut of 150 feet square and 0 fill. Second one has a cut of 50 feet square and 0 fill. And the last one has a cut volume equal to 0 and filling of 40 feet square. We want to know how to deal with such problems. So in order to solve such problem, we need to come with the schematic of those cross-sectional area in a sequential format. So for example, this is a station 1, a station 2, a station 3, and be careful, each distance is between each station is 100 feet, and like do the same for field part. This is between station 1 and station 2 there is 0 volume because cross section area 1 fill is 0, cross section area 2 fill is 0. So we'll start from station 2 to 3 for fill. And also again the distance between them is 100 feet. Let's solve the cut volume first between these 3 stations. So station 1 has a cut area of 150 squared. From here, station 2 cross section has a 50 feet square, and last has a 0 cut. To do the volume calculation, my bad, that's the first one is the first cut area, a cut volume between station 1 and 2, and that's this part. We call it V cut 1 or volume 1 cut. That's a half of, that's the average of these two cross section times the distance. That a half of 150 plus 50 in parentheses times the distance, which is 100 feet, and it just gives us 10,000 feet cube in terms of volume. And the second one is the area between station 2 and 3, and it just do the same mass average of these two cross section times the distance, which give us 2,500 feet cube. Add them up together to get the total cut volume, and that's 12,500 feet cube. Let's jump to the field calculation. Station between station 1 and 2 there is no volume because both of them are 0. We start from station 2, it's 0, and station 3 is 40 feet square, and do the same mass for the volume of fill, and it just gives you the average of these two cross section times the distance, and that's a 2,000 feet cube. So if we want to have like V cut, which is the loosening of the soil of 12,500 feet cube, and a filling which is positive 2,000 feet cube, and the net excavated volume is the subtraction or addition of these two, negative 12,500 plus 12,000, and it just gives you a negative, which means our a cut volume is much higher, feet 10,500 feet cube. And we want to report our calculation in yard cube. Be careful in unit conversion, 1 cubic yard is 27 cubic feet, and if you do the math it just gives you roughly a negative, which is a cut volume 390 yard cube. The exact volume is 388.8, and we report that as like 390 yard cube. Thank you. We'll solve more sample problem in FE and P related to transportation in next videos. Thank you.